guys, welcome again back to my channel. Today we're going to continue to talk about Single Inferno. Today we're going to talk about Single Inferno season 4 episode 3. We are on the third episode of Single Inferno now. So the last time I was talking about Jinseok choosing somebody to go to paradise with, but we didn't even determine who was the person he chose to go to paradise with. Today we find out that is Miso. He decided to take the paradise. I kind of, like I told you yesterday, I kind of knew it from the thumbnail, but today I was able to actually see the confirmation of what I saw. And you know, remember, like Young, like one of the panelists, he said when that happened, Jinseok doesn't pick and the girl, her name is Dion. If he doesn't pick her, he will just leave.
If it's not Jiyeon, I'm leaving, okay?
After the match happened, you see how he got up his chair, jokingly leaving. He was a little bit disappointed to see that his girl didn't get selected for the date to paradise. The paradise couple match is over, so we see two couples leaving to paradise. That means there's only one person left in Inferno. And poor Jiyeon, she's left in Inferno by herself.
This Inferno is really, this is literally kind of like hell.
The panelists say, oh, Jiyeon, go to Inferno, go get her. Say, okay, I'm coming for you, Jiyeon. It was kind of cute.
Jiyeon, you should head over. Wait for me, I'll be right there.
And now we are in paradise. Let's talk about Miso and Jinseok paradise. They're having a nice view. You know, paradise, those hotels always have a very nice view. Jinseok say that the conversation flowed very well with Miso. Jinseok say that her personality is pretty authentic. So I think that's why he picked her. Like, he felt like they can talk easily together. She have a very authentic personality.
With your personality and how you spoke, we're pretty authentic. I like that.
Miso said that Jinseok used all his love because he came to paradise yesterday, and they decided to talk before dinner. Like, they talk about the age and occupation. So far we know already about Jinseok, we don't know about Miso yet. She asked him to guess her age. He guessed like 24. She said she's still 23. Her birthday hasn't come yet, and she was able to guess that he's 28. And they talk about the occupation. He said that he do drawing and painting. She said, I'm gonna buy your painting. He said, it's actually like a 7-meter painting. And she said, how is it like? Is it like in this table? He said, what did they teach you at school? It's not like that. She said, okay, I'll buy like the 2.5 meter of your painting. That was kind of cute that she will cover for that conversation. Miso said she's surprised that Jinseok is first in the competition, because it's like an artist. She wouldn't expect him to win, but she doesn't know the other side of his background. It's like he was in the military and stuff like that. But his current job is a painter, he's an artist. Miso, we learn about her. Now, before she tell us what's her occupation, she asked Jinseok to guess what is her occupation. He said that, oh, you have a very bubbly personality. You talk a lot, so he assumed that she would be in sales or something like that. She's actually a sport announcer. She explained her job and her profession, what she does over there. Finally said Jinseok look more relaxed here compared to yesterday. And in my opinion, I think it's because like Miso is way younger than him, so he feel like he have to take care of her. I still really like his connection with Eugene, so that's the connection. It's too early to root for people, but that's the connection I'm watching. Okay, let's talk about Hee-jin and Jinseok paradise. They went to paradise. They said first it was very easy for them to drop the honorary fee. They start to speak casually immediately.
People say I'm fun to tease, but I don't get it.
Jinseok said, oh, it's because you have a fun personality. They eat while talking. I noticed, even the panel noticed, like Jinseok seems different from yesterday. He talk more, he ask questions, he do a lot of things. He called her pretty. I'm like, I start to worry for Xian, because these two people get along very well. It's time to guess the Asian occupation. We already know about Jong-soo, so it's time to learn about Hee-jin. Hee-jin is a professional model and she's 25. So the panelists noticed that Hee-jin saying her intro when she likes somebody, she's trying to stay at the person. She's trying to look at the person very well. I think that's what she's doing now when she's looking at Jong-soo. Jong-soo say something about, oh, this is nice, I like the atmosphere, we can just stay here, have a happy ever. I'm like, who is this guy? That wasn't the guy with Xian yesterday, because he does act a little bit different. And Hee-jin said, okay, yeah, I didn't even notice that, let's just live in the moment. I didn't even think about Inferno, let's just live in this moment. The panelists having a hard time to figure out Jong-soo, real personality, and one of them said maybe we should he should drink and we should get not get him drunk. Maybe he should get drunk and we find out more about his personality, because right now it's kind of difficult to figure out his personality. We go back to talk about Miso and Jinseok paradise. They went to a romantic pool, very nice weekend there, and one of the panelists said, I never see such a conservative swimming suit. Swimming suit have like a jacket on the top. People were making swimsuit of it. They are doing too much. They are doing way too much nowadays. And now it goes, Jisoo was talking to her, asking Miso how he decided to choose her. They were mostly focusing on talking about name. He have a hard time figure out people's name. He asked, who is this person, who is that person? So he know the face, but he can associate the name. The girl name are kind of difficult for me to remember, but I remember your name. I think I'm the same. If I see somebody for the first time, I'll be trying to forget the name of the person. But it's when you spend more time with the person, when you talk more, that you start to remember the people name. Miso get cheesy Juso about the way he speak. She said, oh, other girl might not like that way, but she doesn't mind. The conversation seems to flow naturally because Miso, she talks a lot. She's like a 23-year-old who talks a lot.
Is this how you speak?
What?
Hey, you coming or not? Do you talk like this?
Should I fix it?
What?
The panelists say Juso is trying to add more mature here, with Miso compared to Eugene yesterday. For me, I feel like with Eugene they were kind of in an equal field. That's why I like the connection. But here he act a little bit more like a Upa. I don't know if you get what I mean, like an older brother, like somebody older who take care of her. But in the other one, it was more like equal. They were more like equal connection. So I like that connection a little bit more better compared to this. In the male Inferno, we saw Dongho and Eugene. They are talking, time to talk. Eugene didn't get a chance to go to paradise because the person that she choose the other person. We talk about the Omashing Inferno early, 4 of them are literally Inferno together. So Dongho talked to Eugene again. No, remember when I thought Dongho choose, if I remember when he chose Arim, but Arim choose, who did she choose? So she chose somebody else, and that was that mismatch. Yeah, I don't even remember. Yeah, but he decided now he wanted to talk to somebody else, and that somebody else is Eugene. So they talk. Eugene said that Dawn has very long eyelashes. She's talking about drawing her face, she's the type of person who notices the face easily. She said, one side of his face look very feminine, the other side look very manly.
The left side of your face looks a bit manlier, but your right side is feminine and pretty.
She noticed that he said that, she pay attention to detail. I don't know if my face is matching, but when I was younger, my face wasn't very symmetric. I don't think it's still symmetric. Maybe it's the camera or something like that. Yeah, some people, not everybody have the face perfect symmetric side. It's kind of charming that having two different sides. I think most people have two different sides. Some people, the face is very symmetric. He's kind of happy that she's a very observant person. She was able to notice that about her. Don't say that he liked talking to Eugene. Is very comfortable to talk to her, and it's very entertaining as well.
Oh.
So the butterfly land or Eugene, and she says something so cheesy that the panelist say this is so Jamesy. So the butterfly land on her clothes, she's wearing a white clothes. She said that I guess it mistook me for the light because I'm sparkling.
I guess it mistook me for the light because I sparkle.
That was kind of funny. So those gems, they have a different way of talking. The thing that she do at the end, measure the height. I think people like to do that, measure the height. Oh, how tall are you? Are you very tall? Taller than me? Are you very tall? This is something that we do.
You're so tall.
Oh, wait a second. Look at the difference.
You're really high up there.
Even between my siblings, even though most of my siblings, they're very tall. I'm like average height, 5'7". I'm very comfortable with my height. Now, when I was younger, not so much the case. But all my tall siblings, 5'9", 5'10", they always measure that. Every family gathering, every Thanksgiving, I'm like, I don't have to deal with that because I'm not that tall. So okay, let's talk about day 3. So we are back in paradise. We're finishing the paradise between Theo and she and paradise. Like they are in the morning, they're talking over breakfast. And Sheehan said, how did you sleep? He said, who can sleep well around you? Theo is always cheesy. He always been that cheesy type of guy. So he told Sheehan that she looked so stunning today. Every outfit that she wear looked good on her. He said, oh, if you come back to paradise with somebody else, don't wear those type of clothes to other people. Don't brush your teeth. Don't do your hair. Said, oh, now you're doing too much. The speaker make an announcement. As for today, the 2 paradise will combine. So there will be, as for today, the 2 Inferno will combine. There will be only 1 Inferno. Before she even decided which Inferno, I said it has to be the male Inferno, because when I saw the man and the lady Inferno, the male Inferno seems more, I don't know, comfortable to live in. Even the home and everything seems bigger. The kitchen seems bigger. They have that long chair that they all sit together compared to the woman Inferno that they literally have to put chair. And there was not just enough space for everyone. Yeah, so I'm happy. And the panelists are also happy that the 2 Inferno will combine together. And now this is where the game will begin. Literally the game will begin. And also like the game, like the people connection, getting together. Yeah, it will be much more interesting. So Theo and Sheehan return to Inferno. Jung-soo crossing her mind. Remember when we talk about I don't know if it was episode 2 or episode 1, when she had like motion sickness and he was massaging her hand, and the whole time, even when the motion sickness finished, is massaging her hand all the time. So he came in her mind when she was in the helicopter. It's like when she returned in the helicopter, she was thinking about Jung-soo a lot, and she's wondering, is Jung-soo going to paradise? She hoped probably not, but she said he probably did went to paradise. The real game will begin. Like Darren said, this contestant are like, so far this contestant has been testing the water because they are all open-minded. They are ready to like get to know other people. It's good, like they get to know other people. But now when the game will begin and people start forming a real connection, this is where things will become interesting. Especially now we have all the 11. We will have all the 11 contestants in the same place. So Hee-jin is heading to male Inferno first. Hee-jin is first. Remember, she was the only person that was left in the woman Inferno. So she's heading to the man Inferno first. Don't seem excited to see a new face. And the 4 unmatched singer welcome her. The 4 unmatched singer is Eugene, Arin, Dongho, and Taewon. And the main Inferno will become the main Inferno, just like I talk about. Everybody who will go there, they have that big seat. Like I said, the guys introduce themselves to Hee-jin. Taewon seems to make like a little connection with Hee-jin. He asked about yesterday, and she said, I was all by myself. He was so surprised.
By yourself?
And all of us, even the panelists, they are like, oh, we never had somebody by themselves in Inferno. do it. I don't know. It's been 4 seasons, just by herself, like nobody else. In Inferno, everybody went to paradise. She said she was by herself. He was very surprised. I'm like, you can see that he's shift a little bit. Like I said yesterday, I wasn't sure if they want to make a connection with anyone, but I start to see that he makes some kind of interest. He have an interest to a new person. It's a good thing. So Theo and Shia return to Inferno. Instead of saying Man Inferno, we're just gonna say Inferno now. Return to Inferno together. Theo still joke about, I was waiting invitation.
Sorry. We've got to bring our wedding invitations.
He's doing too much. It's fun the first and second time. Now it's been too much. Ian is worried, right? Eugene is also worried. So the girl who went to paradise the first day, they start to get worried about the connection because everybody will be in the same Inferno now. The remaining 4 people who were in paradise yesterday return. We see Juso and Miso. They're struggling to carry bag. Miso said to Juso, "Look at Jongsu. He's carrying the bag easily. Why can't you do that as well?"
It's really heavy. Look, he's carrying the bag like it's nothing.
Xian and Eugene are looking, so they're waiting for the man in paradise. Xian is following Jongsu. As soon as she caught his eye, she just looking for him. She looking at him. Jongsu said he felt mixed emotion, like he was happy, and he also like he doesn't know yet. He felt mixed emotion when Xian smiled. Like Jin said, seeing Jongsu returning from paradise with another woman kind of affect her mood.
Seeing Junso return from paradise with another woman, definitely, it did have an effect on my mood.
Now we have like a little chat among the lady. They are all in the lady home. They are talking. And remember, 2 girls went to paradise in 2 different days with the same guys, and 2 other girls did the same thing. And the guys are Jongsu and Juso. So the 4 girls gathered around with other girls, the 2 other girls, to talk about that. They just want to learn their experience, how different the guy around them. So Miso asked first. This is Miso asking to Eugene, how was your paradise with Johnson? Eugene said, "Oh, we talk. We have a really nice time. We talk and laugh.
Talk and get to know each other and things like that. It was nice and fun."
Miso, in her confession, she's happy. She doesn't say that directly to the lady. She's happy because she thinks, all they did was just having a conversation and they talk. I have more fun time with him. Eugene is curious about Miso's experience as well. She asking to Miso, how was your experience with John, with Juso? Miso also talk about her experience.
My experience sounds similar, come to think of it. We talked about a lot of things.
Juso say that she's curious about the other impression, she's curious how the other people feel about Juso. For her, she have a completely different view of him. Remember, 2 days ago, Juso came first to the Lady Inferno, and all the ladies have this cold expression of him. And since Eugene spent time with him, she felt like she saw such a different side of him. She really enjoyed her time with him. She wanted to know how the other lady feel about him. So far, I don't know. Only Miso spent time. No, the other lady talked to him as well. Remember the rejected lady? I used to say she's still firing cold. They're just joking about. Now they're talking about Juso. Like Miso is talking about he struggled to carry back. He even asked Jongsu to slow down, 4 feet slow and stuff like that. Just having fun talking about Juso. And Juso, it was kind of like funny. They say he's very funny, even though I didn't say she still feel like the cover. She's not just interested in him. That's all. Eugene doesn't feel like Miso is a rival. Now they usually ask those girl questions in the interview. How do you feel about it? Eugene doesn't feel like Miso is her rival. She says she'll have more fun time with Junso. And Miso see she's a little bit bothered, but she was like, I was the last person in his mind. So pretty much you can see already some kind of love triangle. We will see what happens, but I don't know. It's too early to root for somebody, but I'm still kind of rooting a little bit. I'm still observing my girl Eugene. So we will see later how things go. Now we have Hee-jin and Hee-jin. The girl want to know about both Hee-jin and Hee-jin experience in paradise with John. So Hee-jin talk about her experience in the helicopter. Like she explained to the girl she had an motion sickness. John to hold her hand, even after he didn't have to hold her hand anymore. He held her hand the whole time.
All the way back in paradise. Stop. I said it was okay, but he kept massaging it for me.
And they asked about her time with Theo. She said that Theo is the type of guy. No, I went too far. We will talk about that a little bit. So she talked about the hand massage and stuff like that. She couldn't stop thinking about him, even when she was like in the helicopter with Theo. I think when Hee-jin was talking about that, I noticed that this guy, he's making moves.
He's making moves.
This guy is good.
This guy is good. And she talked about her experience. I thought she was just saying that for the sake of saying, you know, like Miso and but the way she explained, everything makes sense. Hee-jin said that her experience is similar as well, not about like the hand holding in the helicopter, but something else. She said that he kept taking care of her, and they showed the footage how much he was taking care of her, waking her up, cutting her meat, doing this. Even before they showed that footage, even when they were like in paradise together, they already showed him doing way too much, kind of like pretty. And he was just so different. So they do have good things to say about the guys, but the fact that he treating both lady kind of similarly, so they're kind of worried. Is this guy a player? They didn't say that, but it has to be that assumption, you know. Like when she was talking about how much Jung-suk was taking care of her, I was start to worry for Hee-jin because she felt that spark the first day. I said, oh, what's gonna happen to Hee-jin? I'm worrying now. And now they're asking about her own connection. She said Theo has some kind of oddly personality, but she find him also charming. They ask, what do you like more, massage or your time with Theo? She said massage, stop it. Kind of an interview. It was kind of interesting to hear this. I wasn't expecting this, but I understand what she meant, but I'm still have some kind of question. She said she didn't enjoy her time with Theo, where she didn't enjoy her time with Theo. She said that he was too much sometimes, and she said things that he doesn't even, she doesn't even feel that those things were sensitive.
He was like joking around and professing his love like constantly. Just didn't seem like anything he was saying was actually sincere.
I know Theo can be like that. He say a lot sometimes. It's too much, like joking around. Yeah, but I kind of have some kind of mixed feeling because she did say when they were in the pool, I like your hard personality. I like how authentic you are.
You're the definition of raw and authentic.
Oh, thanks.
She doesn't feel like he was, I don't know, sincere. Maybe sincere about the way he always joking, but other thing, she did say that she found him authentic. So that's why I was a little confused, like. But she doesn't like that he do that too much. Everybody else, people will feel bothered if he keep doing that too much, and that's the problem. Theo is doing too much. Theo is doing too much. It's time for lunch now. So for lunch, everybody's gathered, everybody's here. Lunch, there we have miso soup and brown rice. Theo is the one serving the food to everyone, and this is something so interesting that's about to happen. He served the food, he gave it to Hee-jin, so that's the connection that he made. And Hee-jin was ready to carry her food to the table. Jung-soo jump in and take the food. Hee-jin said, oh, this is mine. He said, I know.
Here, this one's yours.
This is mine though.
I know.
He put the food in Hee-jin's table. He seasoned the food. I'm like, oh, this guy. Now he's already like, and you can see Theo's reaction. He's like, okay, I didn't even ask. Remember when he didn't want to ask about who was the other person who went to paradise with she and Nahino. There's another love triangle there. The part that they say Johnson is small. When Theo held hand with Shien in the helicopter, both of the guys are very small. Then they are good at this. That would be a very interesting love triangle. Okay. Now this is funny. Let's go back to our guy, Juso. Juso is complaining about having only one piece of meat. Dion, she wanted to get kimchi, but they're sitting on that big table. The kimchi was on the other side.
I want to reach the kimchi, but my arm needs to be too big and small.
I love her. Taewon I really appreciate Taewon in this episode because I don't know, he just, I was very proud of him this episode. Taewon noticed that and he went and put more kimchi in a different bowl, put it closer to Jiyeon.
Paying attention.
Come here.
I appreciate it.
She was very happy about that. Good for you, Taeyong, making a connection. I want to find out about your age. I want to find out more about you. I like that they show his personality more. And when I was talking, I kind of get distracted with everything, and then I noticed, wow, Jinseok and my girl Eugene haven't talked since he came back from paradise, and I start to be worried. Miso is talking about, this is during the minute. I was a little bit disappointed in Miso. I don't have like a very big, I don't have a lot of big thing to say about Miso. We're still getting to know them, but the way she did this conversation, the girl, she I don't know, everybody, it's gonna be love triangle, you know that. She said, oh, I've been stuffing myself. I've been eating a lot since I came here. Eugene said, oh yeah, me too, I've been eating a lot. And then she transferred the conversation and said, oh, when I was in paradise yesterday, we eat a lot, eating late at night, and then the conversation just got awkward. And you see Jusu, he doesn't want to talk, it's a little bit awkward. And you see Eugene, she also feel awkward about the conversation. And you can see, and I don't want that to happen because those two people haven't talked yet since the first night when they have such a good time, good conversation. He threw her a flower, for God's sake. What's going on? Why is this so awkward now? Eugene said she felt so awkward. She couldn't even sit next to Juso. She couldn't even look at him. They couldn't even make eye contact or sit next to each other ever since he came back from paradise. They were eating, and after that the speaker making an announcement, the women will be compete to get like a dessert and date, and all of them have to gather by the swimming pool. The woman who come first will choose the man that she want to go on the date with. The lady have to fast walk. It's like something like that. It's a bar. They have to fast walk in the pool, and the guy will be standing in each. The guy will be standing on that bar and helping them pass the bar. And this game is all about physical contact. It will be interesting when we talk about that, the physical contact here in this game. If you fall, you get eliminated. So because you have to pass the 5 guy, not only you have to pass the 5 guy, and you also have to take account to the time that you do the time. Or we also have to take account to your overall time. The person with the fastest time will win the game. The first person to start the game is my girl Eugene. So Eugene, this is the first conversation she have with Juso since the time that they spent by that, since day one. And he told her, he given her some instruction. So I'm standing like this, walk like this, like this, like this, because his feet is like this. You say you have to pass me like this, like this. He gave her some I don't know, instruction to pass. He want to help her win the game and stuff like that. But Eugene still feel awkward around Junso. I don't want them to feel awkward. I don't know what will happen. It's too early to root for people. I don't know why it always happened to me. It's episode 3, for God's sake. I should not be rooting for people too early to get disappointed. I should wait for people to make a real connection and rooting for those connections. And from left to right, this is how the guys are standing. We have Juso, we have Taewon, we have Jongso, we have Dongho, and we have Taeo at the end. So the first girl who go is my girl Eugene. So she was able to pass. She passed. So he's helping her. While helping her, it was kind of romantic. Even one of the girls said, "I said, oh, this is romantic." The post that it was like they were dancing.
Wait.
Okay.
So he passed her, and Taewon, he got such a bad balance. He almost made her fall, but she managed to pass Taewon as well. And she get to the third guy, Jung-soo. I want to tell you, I am so disappointed in both Jung-soo and Taewon. Maybe I'm getting like a turn off after watching this episode of both guys, Jung-soo and Tae. Tae, my God, I was talking about yesterday. I don't know. My opinion might have changed after this episode. So Jung-soo barely touched her. We know that you're interested in Sheehan, but you don't have to treat the other girl like they are some kind of, I don't know, something that you don't want to touch. He barely touched her.
Oh, come on. He's only touching her.
Because you're also helping the person, like she doesn't have her full balance that she can go on the bar, so you kind of have to help her cross the balance. I like that Jisoo was holding each girl, like taking them to get on the bar. You don't have to attach, I don't know, connection, everything. They do too much, those guys. Every single detail, like they don't even want to create some kind of misunderstanding, and it's way too early for that. He barely touched my girl Eugene, like he I don't know, he hold her just a little bit and she passed, and he was in the middle. I don't know if Dong did the same.
Here.
Move back a bit.
But Theo and Johnson were doing too much. They were doing too much, giving attention to the girl they like and barely touching the other girl. That's why I don't know. I don't know. So my girl Eugene was able to pass. So good. Now we have Hee-jin. Hee-jin is the second person to pass. She passed the first person. She passed Jung-soo. And also Taewon also again almost make her fall because he keep losing the balance. He's very tall also. And so she passed also, but she took more time. Both of the girls kind of like took a little bit of time to get to the final point. And then we have Sheehan. She is like, I don't know if she's the Flash. She was like, okay, get up. She didn't say get out of my way, but she was like, I don't have time for those moments like touching feeling. Let me just pass. She was like pass. She was so fast. She was like speeding to the guys.
She's fast.
How is she so fast?
She's moving pretty fast.
And to the end, Theo still managed to literally grab her. He didn't grab her. I'm not gonna say in the bad way, but he hold her from the back. She didn't even have time for that. She just wanted to win the game. So she was very fast. She was like the fastest girl to pass them. And after she gave some clue to the three other girls. Oh, number 2 and number 4. They have oil, so watch out for them.
How do you go so fast? How did she do it?
Numbers 2 and 4, body oil alert.
Numbers 2 and 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Oily skin. They put oil on the skin. Number 2 is Taewon and number 4 is Dongwoo. So watch out for them when you pass. And I don't want to spoil, but if you watch it, you already watched the show. That instruction won't be that necessary because once it's about to happen, it's kind of a disaster. 3 girls was able to pass, and the remaining 3 girls all fell. So that advice won't be necessary. Okay, let's talk about the 4th girl, Miso. Like she fell. The girl didn't even pass the first person. The first person is Jisoo. Jisoo hold Miso's hand. I don't know what happened. She ended up falling. People say, did you push her or something? What happened? I think Johnson is the one who said, what happened yesterday in Paradise? She ended up falling. He was still standing on the bar. And she got eliminated highway. And then Jisoo, so I didn't do that on purpose. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. And we have the 5th girl also, you know by now that she's gonna fall as well. But the way she fell with Jisoo in such a romantic way in the water.
They fell in together in a very romantic way.
After the second fall, Jisoo is feeling the pressure. He asked the guy, I don't know, can we switch places?
Somebody switch places. I feel the pressure.
Take it slow.
Okay.
And the final girl, you already know what will happen. Aaron also, he was so nervous. And this has to be the funniest one. He fell with Aaron, but one fell, it's like he was pushing her. She fell on one side, he fell on the other side. I was just laughing so hard. And people might start to think, Juso, that you are the problem.
You're the problem. Wow, just wow.
What? 3 girls fell. They didn't even get the chance to pass the other guy. They all fell. They couldn't manage to pass Juso. So this is the result. Those are the 3 guys. We already know how fast Hee-jin was, so she's the one who won. The third person is Hee-jin. She completed the game in 1 minute 7.5 seconds. The second girl is my girl Eugene. She completed the game in 49.12 seconds. And the winner is Hee-jin, 20.7. She didn't have time for romance. The way that girl was fast to win that date, I'm like, in my mind, maybe she's fast to win that date, to make a big connection with Jongsu. Because remember when she was in the room talking to the girl, how much she felt those butterflies, how much him massaging her hand had such a last impression of her. She was still thinking about him. I'm like, it's gonna be that type of date. Jongsu also was expecting that type of date, since he was like taking care of her for her food and stuff like that. Guess who she chose? I'm glad they didn't, like, you will find that next episode, they didn't do that to us this time. She chose Juso.
Junso, please.
I'm like, she chose Juso. I'm like, what's going on? I'm supposed to vote for my 2 girls separately, for Hee-jin and for Eugene. Like, nah, she chose Juso. I am so confused. I'm like, what's going on? Is it because they were talking about Juso in the home, how funny it is? Is it because of that? Is it because she was like watching him falling in the water with some girl, the other girl holding? It was kind of a romantic way. She's the one who said, oh, this is so romantic. I have no idea. But she didn't choose Jongsu. She didn't choose Theo that she spent time with. She chose Juso. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not ready for this. I don't want to see my 2 girls fight over a guy, because it will be really difficult for me to vote for one of them, not the other person. So thank you so much for watching this episode. We will find out what will happen on the date in episode 4. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Serve the soup. I only have 1 piece of meat.
It was random. Here, this one's yours.
Thanks
Only
a
made
bunch.
for you.